Sophia Bethany. We have a special episode here live at Gillette Stadium. And as always, I would like to introduce our Bethany Builders podcast crew. First, we have my dad and our principal builder, Chris Bethany.
Let's go!
Let's go!
In the house!
Here we go!
We have WBZ Sports Director, Steve Burton, who will be coming in shortly to join us.
Yeah.
And we have former tight end of the New England Patriots and two-time Super Bowl champion, Christian Fourier.
Woo.
He's at a family wedding right now, so we wish him a great time.
I'm Christian.
Here we go.
We also have host of NBC Sports Boston, Kayla Burton.
Hey.
Here we go!
I'm more impressed with your introductions. There's no teleprompter for you, and you just nailed all of those.
No
So-
teleprompter.
Yeah,
There
Darcy,
we
you did
go.
it all. So
There we
Kayla,
go.
thank you for coming.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
And we have our Bethany Builders team member, Jerry Levitt.
Let's go!
All right.
Here we go in the house!
Jerry,
Full
thank you for
house.
coming.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
All right, let's get into the Jets game. Big game today against the Patriots and the Jets.
Yeah.
What are we thinking?
So this is Sophia. First of all, thanks for having us. This is so cool. And it's Thursday night football. Like I don't think the Pats have had this in a few years, maybe 2 years.
We're back.
Since we're back.
We're back
And
into
they
it.
earned it. They ride what 8 straight games, 8 win streak, eight
Incredible.
straight wins
Mhm.
right now, which is funny because I like to look at this going into the season. I don't know about you guys, but everyone was talking about, okay, this is a rebuild year.
Right.
You know, after last year only winning 4 games, and honestly, the 4th one against the Bills was like not even supposed to be a win because they wanted a better draft pick. But whatever, they have a new year, so everyone's like scratching their head and saying, okay, like what is this team? Now they ride 8 straight wins, and it's like, or is it 7 or 8? I can't even keep track anymore.
Right
But
now,
the fact that they are just completely winning right now and dominating, and Chris, Drake May is playing out of his mind.
Unbelievable.
Have you noticed, this is one thing that I've noticed, like the confidence that he's playing with, it started, I think, really since the Bills. He has just been threading the needle, getting it to Diggs. Like it's so fun to watch this team because of the star power that they have and the consistency that they're playing with.
Kayla, for sure. I mean, well said. Like you say, this team is playing to win. They're not playing to lose, Kayla.
Yeah.
You know, they're going out, they're aggressive. Drake Macy in the field. And again, from what I see as a player, I see that he's not afraid to throw the ball. He's not hesitating. And now we're getting Drake May football. The New England Patriots are just tearing it up.
Seeing a lot of 10s out there.
Absolutely.
Jerry, what are your thoughts?
No, I love it. I think if you think about it, Drake May, third right now, 113 percentage, right, for ranking. The quietest receiver, Stephon Diggs, right? He's leading it receiving yards this year. You haven't heard his name called a lot, but when you hear it, it's for the right reason.
Points
right?
on the board.
Points
And
on the board.
what's cool, Sophia, about Diggs is I even heard just through player talk and some of these people in the locker room just saying he has been the best addition to this team because of his personality. Like some people may have questioned, like, oh, this guy has a lot of spice. Maybe he's a divinist. You got Cardi B, which by the way. We can go on our whole rant about Cardi B. I love Cardi B.
Here we go.
And she's out there with Kraft doing the whole touchdown celebration
Oh, yeah.
thing. But it's really neat to hear some of these players and coaches saying this guy has been the best addition to this locker room because he's a guy that like just has everyone gravitate towards each other. Like he's fun, he's got a dog in him, and he's getting in the end zone.
Right.
You know, it's funny that you mentioned Stephon Diggs because I vividly remember watching the game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and I saw Drake May pass to Stephon Diggs, and he got a touchdown.
Incredible.
So
Boom.
awesome.
And that touchdown too, did you guys see that?
We
He had
did.
2 feet in.
Incredible.
That was like
Crazy.
I was like, did he catch that? Boom. 1, 2. I'm like,
Mhm.
holy crap, this guy's a dog.
Yeah.
Incredible.
This thing
But you know, Kayla, and as Sophia had mentioned, Jerry's always on point with stats and so forth.
good.
Look at the play sequence leading up to that touchdown. The Patriots made a decision to be very conscientious of the clock.
Yeah.
They then kept the ball right in within the 1 to 2 yard line. I think they even gave up a play. I think Drake May took a down, almost a knee, just to drive that
Totally.
clock
Absolutely.
management down. And then ultimately they risked it. I absolutely
What did you think of
love.
that? I was gonna say, because a lot of people were like, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Like,
No, I
how
know, I
much
was
you
freaking
did?
out, right?
I
Right.
absolutely love
Right.
that Mike Vrabel is not afraid to take risk. The Patriots have wins. But a lot of that has to do to the fact that there's a lot of plays during the game where he's been extremely aggressive.
Mhm.
He's willing to rely and count on his team to get the first down,
Great
to
point.
keep the drives alive, instead of playing a cautious style of football to give the other team to put points up. I'm all in on the Patriots
Yeah.
2025.
Jerry, what did you think of that? Well, that's such a great point. Glad you
It
brought
was a
that
great,
up.
it was a great play, right? But I was probably one of 1,000 people or more saying, "What are we doing?
I was there with you.
What are we
I
doing?"
was there
Like,
with
we're
you.
like,
It's fair.
and then it hit. I'm like, I know what we're doing, right? So it was perfect. So it was a perfect play.
Playing to win, Jerry.
Playing to win, right?
You know,
Ball
this
placement was
game is
perfect.
playing to win, and
Yeah.
when you play to win, you can get an 8-2 record.
Yeah.
You play conservatively, you dial it back. Guys, I don't know that we're 8-2, so hashtag Mike Vrabel,
Right.
Drake May playing some serious football, and the New England Patriots are rolling.
And Sophia, what I love about, I like connecting Bethany Builders to the Patriots because I just see, what's cool about the Pats is, you know, you don't have, there aren't guys like, I don't know, DK Metcalf or some of these like crazy, or even defensively back when Jalen Ramsey was not, like there aren't a lot of big time names on this team that you would think is like, oh, they're lethal. Like
Right.
this is a group of quote unquote builders that are just, they have a project, they have a vision, they have a coach that's leading them, and they're making it work, and they're being stars within their role. Like I look at Matt Collins, who was losing his mind when Pop Douglas got in it.
Incredible.
Did you guys see that?
Oh yeah.
The
That was great.
little run that he
Yeah.
had.
Mhm.
But I love that even at the trade deadline, like everyone was wondering, okay, what's the
Right.
big move that the Patriots are gonna do?
Sure.
And they didn't. And you know what that says to me is like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Don't fix it.
Kind of
Yeah.
But
like that. And Bethany Builders is that too.
I
Right?
know, and everyone has to work as a team. You know, the offense and the defense, they both have to play well, or else it just doesn't work out. And it's the same with building. Every team member has to fulfill their role to make sure that everything goes.
Well, speaking of building, you had a site visit today with none other than Steve Burton at the Burton residence down in Cape Cod. Sophia, how did
You
that go?
were there.
Yeah.
You're a beast.
Did
You're
you
awesome.
see the
Did
video?
you see the video?
Yeah, I don't know if I saw this
Oh,
video.
that's a-
I saw a picture of you guys.
Oh,
I don't know if I saw
no,
the
there's
video.
a-
Gotta see the
there's a
video.
video.
Come on now.
There's a walk and talk Bethany Builders style. Sophia, Bethany, Steve Burton.
Wait, tell
Walking
me
through the
about it. That's
project.
That's
amazing.
awesome.
So we came over to the Burton residence and we discussed their plans for a 2-level deck. And we
This is news to me, by the way. I am a part of this whole Burton residence
Of course
thing.
you are.
I'm
But
glad we
I-
can inform you what's
This
going on.
this is
great.
breaking news.
Everywhere Kayla goes, she's amongst family. Bethany
No,
Builders, the
please-
Bethanys, the Burtons,
please
awful lot of bees.
All right.
Please continue to break the news.
And we were discussing what color of Trex decking we were gonna use, and we ended up choosing malted barley, which is a nice like tan color.
Incredible.
My
And it was
mom is
between
one of the
that
best.
and Cobble Gray, but we ultimately decided with the malted barley because
Sure.
it fits the aesthetics really well.
Amazing.
We're so grateful. First of all, thank you. Thank
course.
you guys.
Ah.
And Bethany Builders. Seriously,
Yeah.
because
It's all
this-
family here.
my parents have been looking for a home in the Cape for like 4 whatever years now, and it takes time, you have to make sure that you're financially, all the things,
Right.
Of
and
course.
so they finally got their place, and for you guys to help them with their kind of dream vision, my mom, they've been smiling from like
That's
I love
ear
it.
to ear.
That's
so
what we love.
Yeah.
That's why
So
we
thank
do
you.
it.
Right.
That's
so you
exactly
guys
why
are.
we do it. And Kayla, this isn't a project. This journey and being able to be part of it with you and your family, which is our family, and then our Bethany Builders family, it is just incredible. This isn't work. This is just part of the journey and
Yeah.
the blessings. And I'll tell you one thing, if it took 4+ years to find this particular property, boy, did they find a great one.
Oh,
So
It's
yeah.
a great
Yeah.
property. It's a
it's
beautiful
amazing.
view. And we
It's
really
very
want to
beautiful.
make this a space
Yeah.
for everyone to enjoy.
Well, listen,
For sure.
we'll definitely host a podcast on that deck, Lord be
Oh.
mine, once it all
Alright.
comes together,
Awesome.
because
Incredible.
I like the different setups that you guys have here. It's
Kayla, are you
very
familiar
cool.
with the possible hot tub? I think Steve.
Okay, see,
Oh, hot tub fever.
Stevie B goes a little bit overboard.
Oh, I'm just another thing I wanted to let you know
I
about.
won't be
so-
surprised.
All
Sir, you're great, and Taylor and
Yeah.
Sophia, I'll let you know a little secret. At least once a day, guys and gals, Steve Burton checks in with me and it goes, during the conversations during the day, at least once a day, he goes, hot tub, how's my hot tub,
This
everything in line?
It
with my
always
hot tub?"
comes up.
I'm
Yeah.
turning around, I said,
SOS
Steve,
helps
yes,
you, Burton. Like
exactly.
I don't, you can't, you
Loves
you
his
just,
hot tub.
you can't contain them. And I appreciate Boston and Bethany and Bill, all you guys for just like accepting and loving the guy who he is, because he's a character.
He's the best. Your dad's the best. Your family,
You guys are all awesome.
So Sophia,
100%.
I want to ask you about your just like projects in general that you're taking on. Like, how are you able to dissect and tackle each project? Because I feel like you have different projects that you're handling right now. What is that like for you?
I would say I sit down, take every project with equal care and effort,
Yeah.
and I sit down, I take out my pencil, my ruler, and I just get to work.
I love that.
That's where you go. Quantity over quality.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
let me rephrase that. Quality over
Quality.
quantity.
Quantity will be there.
Again, guys, I'm so excited for the Patriots-Jets game that I'm almost losing my train of thought here. And again, put it on Steve Burton with his. I already know tonight he'll ask me, hot tub all set?
Right.
Oh my God, of course.
Loves his hot tub.
How's this hot tub? The people that need the hot tub are the players out there on the field who are
For sure.
riding these 8 straight wins.
Right.
And
Yeah.
tonight, will be really interesting too, because I don't know. I feel like a lot of people are waiting for, are the Pats going to, like, they're waiting for that game
That trap
that's
game.
like that trap game.
Right.
Thank you. I'm trying
There
to
we
describe
go.
it.
Right.
They're waiting for that trap game to say, almost, is it too good to be true?
Right.
Is it? But they're rolling. So is it?
Mhm.
And it's against the Jets, who are not great, right? But like, I guess, what do you think they need to do in order to handle business tonight?
I think they gotta attack it the same way, right? They gotta go after it, and then kind of what you were talking about earlier, it's trust, right? Like, there's no prima donnas, there's none of this, they all trust one another to deliver,
Mhm.
do their job that they need to do, and just like stay focused, right? Which I know, Sophia, you talk a lot about being focused and having to stay on top of all the projects, but I think tonight, last week they were saying, hey, if they beat Tampa Bay, then they might be a good team, right? And so they just went out and they beat Tampa Bay. Then you hear them saying, hey, the road to the Super Bowl might go through Foxborough. We haven't heard that in a while. But then they're saying today, like, this might be a game that the Patriots might lose, and they shouldn't lose. And it's like, I think they'll come out and take care of business. I think from the first snap.
Nothing. We're so fortunate. We have Caleb Burton with us, folks.
Yeah.
Caleb Burton has experiences with NFL Network prior to being the host covering the Celtics. So, Kayla, you've seen a lot of good teams. You've seen a lot of winners, and a lot of teams have setbacks. Where are we? Where's the identity with the New England
That's a great
Patriots?
question. I think where the Patriots are is, I think they're in such a unique situation, and I say that especially after the Tampa game. I remember when Baker Mayfield was quickly traded to the Rams, and he was brought. This is how much of a gamer Baker Mayfield is, and for the Patriots to beat him in the Bucs was big because he's such a gamer. I remember he had less than 48 hours. I was covering the LA Rams. He was the quarterback of that team. At that moment, and 'cause I think Matthew Stafford was dealing with an injury, and so he comes in, drives the ball in his first game with the team, doesn't even really know the playbook because he just got there. He hasn't even unpacked his luggage, and he drives the ball 98 yards down the field for a game-winning touchdown. And I'm like, this dude. So
Gamer.
game.
Gamer.
And so when I'm thinking, okay, the Patriots are playing the Bucs and Baker, I'm like, oh boy.
Yeah.
And the defense, it can, every offense, defense, they may have like porous situations
Right.
or defensive gaps at times. So I'm like, okay, Baker could possibly tear this defense up. But the defense held up,
Yeah.
the offense held up. Andy Borregales was able to drill his field goals and extra points, and they just they're clicking. They're clicking on all cylinders, and so I'm like, that was no easy game to get by. I think that was the biggest test at this point.
I saw a stat earlier, and then I'll kick it over to Sophia because she's done some serious follow-up with some of the players, especially the rookies
Let's
play.
go.
But when you mention our kicker, guys, as you know, at the beginning, it's I think the first second game out, he had missed an extra point and a few field goals.
He missed
Since then,
straight, like
Yeah.
2 or
since
3.
then, I
Two
think
up.
he's
In my
9 for
Yeah.
9 on field goals,
Yeah.
26 for 26, possibly on extra points. He's been lights out since then. So is it fair to say the team as a whole, including our kicker, they just need to get comfortable, get focused, and get it done?
You know what I will say? That's a testament to the head coach too, because when Andy Borregales missed those field goals and extra points in Miami, what did Vrabel do? Kept him in there, and then he drilled a 50+ whatever field goal. And I think that's a testament, Sophia, to how the head coach. Like, think about projects and building, and even when you mess up, let's say a mistake happens, right? What do? You fire him right out the gate, or do you teach him? And I feel like what Vrabel did in that moment was he taught Andy, said, hey, I still have confidence in you. Same with Ramondre Stevenson up until he got hurt. Like, hey, still have confidence in you, still believe in you. And for other players to see that, they're like, okay, we got something here. It's
Yeah,
special.
it sets a good example, and it shows really how Coach Vrabel, he's doing a really good job coaching his team. You know, we can see it through all of the wins with the Patriots this
Right.
season. I mean, it's awesome.
Yeah.
They're
What
all
do you guys
coaching
think?
moments, right? I mean, he's just taking it
Yeah.
to the next
He's
level.
taking
with
it in
these guys.
stride, you know.
Yeah,
Sophia,
absolutely.
what was your feedback on, you were commenting on the wide receivers, all the big time plays, and as Kayla said, you know, when injuries or setbacks happen in this league as well as on the Patriots team, next man up, another player gets an opportunity to do. Look what exactly who was our halfback that just cut it loose. He had 2 touchdowns last week. Trivia.
Travion Henderson.
Yeah.
Oh
There
my
we
gosh.
go.
Right.
Cut it
It was
loose.
amazing.
Got
Yeah,
that
it was
opportunity to cut it loose. And speaking of cutting it loose, oh,
Wait,
you're looking
excuse
sharp.
me.
Oh, I got to step up. Any hot tub questions? Just shut it. Go save it.
Every time. For
Great
those
to
of
see
you
you.
listening.
Steve Burton, everybody.
Good to see
you. Give it up. Give it up.
Gotta get to the
I think you're
field.
booting me out.
Incredible.
Yes, you're gone.
I think
Wow.
Kayla's having fun.
I'm
today.
sorry, I just got cozy here. This is my
You're
one
out.
here. Who are you?
You gotta go to the field, don't you?
Oh, here we go.
Kayla,
Now
Kayla,
you're
can I ask you one question before you? So I know that you are host of NBC Sports Boston, and I noticed that yesterday the Celtics had a big win against
Yes.
the Grizzlies.
There we go.
Celtics take on that.
Right.
You know what? Boston is a fun place to be in, everyone, right now. It is fun, and Sophia, you mentioned a great point. Like, the Celtics, they had a 2-point loss to Philly the night before, which was it was a tough game. They came back and they mollywalked this team. I mean,
The what?
mollywalked. It's a thing.
Is that a word?
It's a thing. My producer says it. They mollywalked them.
6-7.
It's
6-7.
it's not.
Always
6-7.
get something new.
Six, seven.
You learn every day. Learn
You
something.
are, hold on, stop.
6-7.
You are not with the kids.
I am.
You are not with the kids.
Well, all right, whatever.
Okay.
I know, Stephen, but that
They
jacket
killed
there is looking sharp.
I appreciate
Hey,
it.
guys, give it up. Steve Burton
I
with a new
appreciate it.
jacket. Come on now, you're looking sharp.
Thank you,
I'll
man.
pass the rock, Sophia. It was a great win, and now we're hoping the Patriots can feed off of it.
Right.
There it is.
Take
Sophia.
it.
Yeah,
Take it,
yeah.
right?
I'll step out. Thank you guys. This
Are you
was-
kidding me?
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Kayla
Kayla
Burton.
Burton. You're out.
All
High
right.
five.
Bye, guys.
I'll talk to you later.
Nice.
All right.
All right.
I give my,
There
my
we
jab
go.
ups.
And in
My
the
jab
first
ups.
of the kids in Gillette Stadium,
All right.
it is
Enjoy the game,
absolutely
Kayla.
rocking
Thank you, guys.
at Gillette Stadium.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Kayla, have fun, be safe tonight,
You
safe,
too.
have a great time.
He always says be safe today.
and calm on.
Yes, sir.
Calm
There you
on.
go.
I'm
There
gonna
you
go
go.
see. I'm
Calm
gonna
on.
go see my brother.
Shout out Jimmy Burton.
There we go.
Shout out Austin Burton.
Shout out all the ladies.
There we
We're
go.
included. The first.
Thank you again,
Thank
Kayla.
you, Kayla.
Bye, you guys.
All right.
Thank you,
Go,
guys.
guys.
Let's go, Pats.
Love you.
Go Pat.
Love you guys.
Wow.
We've had a rocking show, Steve.
It's just been fun.
Guys, if we hit the ground running, Chris Cabile, Matt, what do you think of the show tonight?
Unreal. Yeah.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We've just been hitting it, Steve.
Is that right?
All Patriots, all Celtics, Bethany Builders, hot tubs, decks. Guys, I don't know. Steve, let us know
crazy.
what have you been doing, Steve?
I got hot tub fever, I'll tell you that right
There
now.
we go.
You gotta deliver that hot tub, it's gonna be so exciting when that comes.
Right.
But I will say this, watching this team come together, okay? If they win tonight, they'll be 9-2, they'll be the first 9-2 in the National Football League this season.
Incredible.
And they're just rolling, and guys are going down, and other guys are stepping up. Sophia, it's been fun to watch this team, it's like, when you have a good building team, they got good building blocks, and they're just putting it all together.
Yeah. Steve, what do you think are going to be the strengths and weaknesses of the Jets today?
Well, the Jets have a lot of weaknesses. They don't have a lot of strengths. But I will say one of their strengths is their special teams. They won last week. Now, Jets have only won 2 games, right? But they've been the last 2 games. And they won last week on their special teams. They had 2 returns on their kickoff and punt returns they took to the house. And that's how they won their game. So Patriots have to be very forthright and on it and dialed in when it comes to special teams. And Mike Vrabel harped on that this week. You know, they only had a couple days of practice. You know, it's been a short week playing on a Thursday night, but they know if they get this win, either way, they're gonna have a mini bye, and they'll be off for the weekend. And the guys looking forward to that because a lot of guys are banged up. Sophia, a lot of guys are, they got 4 key guys that are out tonight. But Vrabel wants to give these guys some rest, win tonight, go into a mini bye, and they still have their bye week coming up later on in the season, so they're in great position.
Incredible. Get this win tonight. We want 9-2. Stay focused, guys. Getting some time off. Go into that time with a win. We absolutely do. As fans, we got to have it. But Mike Vrabel has that team ready. Drake May's ready to go.
Kayshawn Booty's out tonight, okay? Kyle Williams stepped up last week.
Incredible.
Today's his birthday. So I asked him, I I go, today's your birthday? He goes, yeah. And he goes, I always play well on my birthday.
Love it.
He turned 23 years old today.
Wow.
So,
23.
yeah, 23.
Incredible.
These guys are
Crazy.
young.
You're young.
Young
Right.
football team.
See him go down that sideline
I
last week?
did. He's got some
Ooh.
speed. Him
Wow.
and Taylor on Henderson.
Incredible.
In this game, Sophia, there's no substitute for speed. If you got speed, you can outrun somebody. They will find a spot for you to play. And that's what these guys are doing.
Incredible.
How great,
Oh.
yeah.
You know,
How
jump,
great-
jumping
go ahead.
over to Jerry just for a second here. Steve, we got big news. We've been saving it, and I'll tell you, Jerry's been an absolute rock star tonight. Give it up to
Way to
Big
go,
G.
Jerry.
Jumping
Go,
right in
Jerry.
over here, coming in on short notice.
Way to go,
There's our
Jerry.
guy, our team member.
Right.
Jerry, can you bring us forward? What's going on our Bethany Builders Deck Challenge? Let everybody know what we're doing.
Lots of great stuff going on, right? We obviously been working with Weymouth, right? Weymouth
Right.
Public Schools
Yes, we
had
have.
a great time. We had the team down. They had an awesome time
Incredible.
here with us, with you. And so we've signed another contract this week
Yes, we have.
with Weymouth.
Mm-hmm.
So we're doing it. We're really hitting it there.
It's hitting real time, like
Real
Jerry
time.
said, dropping off a additional second check midweek next week.
Are you
Christine
serious?
O'Connor with us. We're approaching 14 days in on our commitment with the town of Weymouth for this athletic scholarship fund to offset those fees. We will surpass $2,000 by middle of next week.
Right, 2 weeks.
And is
2
this
weeks.
have to do with the deck challenge?
Deck
This is
challenge.
the deck challenge.
Deck
Bethany
The deck-
Builders Deck
that's the
Challenge.
That's
building,
correct. And what's happened is the word got out. Jerry happened to be out getting his morning paper. He went out to get his coffee, and he was approached. And here we go. Tell us about East Bridgewater.
So we
What's
got
going
another
on?
big announcement, right? So
it happen, Jerry.
another school taking part in the deck challenge. Chris and myself went and met with East Bridgewater Public Schools,
Mhm.
Superintendent Gina Williams, Athletic Director Pat Leonard,
Wow.
and Nikki
Incredible
Oliveria from their whole booster program.
Mhm.
They love it.
Hey,
They are
Jerry, what's
excited.
this up on the big screen
Yeah,
here,
look at
guys?
this
Hey,
right
Steve
here.
Burton.
Shout out to East Bridgewater
Sophia
Vikings.
Bethany.
There we go.
Right?
There
And
we go.
There we go.
Jerry,
So-
tell us what we got there. I see a sign, but what is it?
So this is the East Bridgewater Vikings, right, taking the deck challenge with us at Bethany Builders. They're super excited.
Incredible.
They've had a great run in all their sports this
Mhm.
year. All their players are super excited.
Mhm.
So they're ready to rock and roll. Ready to rock and roll.
How much fun is it, guys, to build decks?
You know, Steve, it's if I can speak for myself, and then Sophia will elaborate on it.
Yeah.
For myself, what it is building the deck is a fun process. It's an amazing process. People are excited. As I've been building these for approaching 40 years, what I realize is the magnitude of how many good times that the families will enjoy with their family,
Right.
friends,
Right.
and if the decks could be GoPros or they could speak back to what takes place, so much
A
fun.
lot to be said.
Right.
We do a really nice job on them. We surface screw them, plug them, so there's no metal hardware. People can go out barefoot. Their pets can go out there. They have an incredible time. Shout out to the Tobin family in Marshfield that ended up, I mean, they just dressed it up. They put like a canopy overhang. They got their TV out there. I know that the Tobins are watching the Patriots going to play the game tonight. They absolutely love it. So I don't know. Sophia, can you tell a little bit? You had a meeting this week. We touched it a little bit earlier.
We
Can you
did
tell
have
us
a
a little
meeting.
bit? What happened? Who were you with?
We had a site visit, as I said earlier, at the Burton residence.
I was impressed by you. I was impressed on how much you knew when it came to designing a deck, telling us. For those that don't know, you guys came down to Mashpee, surprised me. I had a feeling you were coming, but I was totally surprised when you guys went to the backyard. And Jerry, it was impressive because they want to totally redo the entire deck,
Yeah.
and it's a big project.
Mhm.
What they want to do.
1,100 square feet,
1,100 square
Jerry.
feet, yeah.
1,100 square feet
You
of
know what's
deck.
even more impressive as well is that Kayla had no idea this was going on.
Oh,
And she's
man.
like, what is going
We're
on?
having fun with
You did.
Kayla.
We're having fun.
You did.
And then Big G went with the hot tub and
Oh,
started
yeah.
talking about the
No.
deck build outs
Oh,
and, you know,
yeah.
Kayla.
She's all in.
I was hoping Karen.
Kayla went all in. Hashtag Kayla Burton. Well, what
But
are
I
your
was-
thoughts, Sophia?
Yeah, there it is.
Right.
There it is. Chris is putting
There it is, yeah.
putting it up there.
Yep.
And Sophia, you took me through what the renovations are going to be, and it was pretty impressive.
Thank you, Steve. To add on to my dad's point, I think I really enjoy being part of the design process for the decks because I know that at the end of the day, the family, they're gonna really enjoy that deck. That's where they're gonna be having like their lunches outside, or they could be
Absolutely.
sitting by a fire pit, like safely, but like you know what I'm talking about.
Right.
No,
Right.
Or they could just be laying on a lounge chair, like just having that place for relaxation after a long day's work, that's what we do it for.
Sophia, don't forget the hot tub.
And we didn't forget the hot tub.
Don't forget the hot tub.
Hot tub's gotta be there. There's a company that's gonna make sure the temperature of the hot tub is correct. They're gonna service it on a regular basis,
Yeah,
Mr.
hot
Steve
tub.
and Ginny Burton.
Right.
And more importantly, Sophia, how is the view with the Burton residence
It's
down there?
beautiful.
Stunning? Scale 1 to 10, Sophia.
10.
That's what I thought. Steve, no, it is what it is.
But what was impressive, Jerry, is when Sophia came down there, Chris came down there, we had the Trex rep down there
Yeah,
as well.
right.
And Joe was into it. Joe was
He's into it.
into turning and remodeling this deck and turning it into something beautiful. And we're excited about it. And Chris is a go-getter, so he's on the
Absolutely.
clock. He knows that he's got only so many times, a certain time that he's gotta get these decks
For sure.
done. And as you guys are doing these deck challenges now,
We got
more decks are
More
gonna be
decks
coming
going
gotta
out,
up,
move.
right?
right?
Steve, I
Absolutely.
wake up about 4 a.m. I go till I fall asleep 6 days a week. It has to happen. Families are ready. They want their decks. And Sophia, she said, we will not let folks down. We will outwork the project to make sure that our customers are taken care of, get what they're supposed to get.
Can I ask you a question, Steve?
Sure.
Where'd you get that Patriot?
Everybody's
Everyone's
saying
been
this.
asking
All
him
right, guys,
No,
listen.
I just,
Listen,
I'm
you're gonna get it, Steve. You're gonna get it.
Let's go.
Everybody wants to know. Here
I've
you
been
go.
around a lot of this team a
All
long
right, now,
time.
here you go. Chris
This
Bethany's
is
gonna do is one.
This is
All 5'7" of me's gonna give you a model. This is all I got. Chris DeBille's what I got.
I've been around this team a long time. I've yet to see this.
Right.
This is the first time I'm seeing this.
You like this
So
one?
I need to.
You know,
Hey,
Caleb Burton, shout out to him.
Hey,
I ain't seen it. Matt was commenting
Yeah,
on it.
nice.
Hey,
I
you
need-
like it?
I gotta know. I need to know.
Listen,
He knows people. He knows people.
I turned around and
I
made
need
a
to
call. They turned around, they said, well, what size are you? I said, well, maybe I'd run about a large. They said, we got one, maybe an extra large. I said, I'll take it. So how many more you got? He said, we have one. I said, where? Here in the United States, the factory? He said, worldwide, Steve.
Worldwide?
Worldwide, Steve.
Worldwide.
So right about now,
There it
I'm
is.
rocking
Well,
to see a
let me tell you,
Patriots
right?
here.
Listen,
If anybody can produce a second one, we'll
I need to know
purchase
your
it.
guy. I need to know your guy.
Right.
And it won't go to my daughter.
I have to
Uh,
tell you off camera.
Did Caleb point it out?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She
Guys,
walked in first thing
Chris
she said, I
DeBille,
like
Matt,
your, I like that.
Sammy, shout out to Sammy, my wife Aline, everybody said, where'd you get
Where'd
it?
you get it?
Right.
I know, I clicked a few buttons.
Yeah.
Hey,
There
the
it was.
bill?
And there it was.
The man showed up, he
Showed
turned
up.
around and he said, I said, what do you got for me? He said, listen, can't really talk about it too much. He said, I really wanted it, but I got a job to do, I gotta deliver it to you.
That's nice of some of the players.
Thank you
though.
very much.
Right.
The players going
Well,
to
I'd like to
want
get
I know
those-
one thing, Gronk's walking around here, and Gronk going to want to know.
Right.
Gronk wants to know.
Not for nothing, if I took it off, it probably would fit Gronk, cause it's an
Right.
oversized a little bit. And
But
if
you look
Gronk-
good in it.
If
You look
Gronk,
great in it.
with his retirement, well, I appreciate
You
it.
look great in it.
Hey, I said on
So-
TV, I said on TV tonight, Gronk's got to ring the bell. He's the keeper of the light.
Yes.
I said, that's what he does, spike the bell. Let me tell you
Right.
something, Gronk's fired up for this football.
Is he
game. Oh, yeah, he's fired up. The fans, he's going to address Chris DeBille, Gronk's going to address the fans at halftime. So just think about that.
It's gonna be amazing.
Incredible.
Right?
Amazing.
And the Patriots have their Nor'easter uniforms on, they're only wearing once. Those
Amazing.
uniforms are sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much.
They're sweet, the
You
helmets
know,
are sweet.
we need a shout out to a big supporter, and we love him very much, Andre Tippett.
Tippett.
Actually, we're friends on social media, and
Yeah.
I saw Andre open up a box that was like a kit. It had a jersey, and it had,
The
I'm not
new
sure if it had
jerseys?
sneakers. Yes,
Oh,
it
that's
was
nice.
like a full accessory kit
Yeah.
of the Nor'easter package, and I saw that he opened that today, and as we're in Gillette Stadium, I might find my way around the facility, see if we
Yeah,
get
it's
it on one
Right.
of these little
Get one of
boxes.
those kits.
I might have to give up the jacket for
Oh, yeah.
a women's
No, the
band.
I would-
jacket looks good.
I wouldn't give up the
Keep
jacket.
Keep the jacket.
I would
Keep the jacket, but.
We'll get the kit. I get the kit, you get the
I like
jacket.
the kit. Well, Sophia was eyeing the kit. Yeah, I push off.
Well, we can get the kit.
Yeah.
There's lots of kids. Maybe there's.
I'll swap your hot tub for a kit.
Oh, no.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, no. Keep that. Steve, I got a question for you.
Yeah,
So when Sophia came down with the whole crew,
Yeah.
teamwork,
yep,
right?
teamwork.
Teamwork, which is what this team is doing out here in the field.
No question
Right.
about it. And not only that, they're drinking the Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid.
Okay, because everybody's on the same page.
Right.
They're believing, and think about Mike Vrabel, right? He likes to take risks.
Yeah.
Okay, and the players get behind him. Even if the risk fails sometimes, it shows that he believes in his team, right?
Absolutely.
And these guys want to go to the wall for this.
Steve, I gotta tell you, if you turn around and when you rewatch our podcast from tonight,
Yeah.
and Kayla was on board, guys was gonna elaborate on that, we turned around and said, that's the difference. They're playing to win, they're not playing not to lose.
Exactly.
You know,
And
they're
that
not
big
afraid.
involves
difference.
risk taking.
That involved risk taking.
Yeah.
Right.
I absolutely, what I had echoed on, I absolutely loved the sequence. It worked out successful at the end of the first half. where even people questioned, whoa, Drake May took a knee to knock
Took a
that clock
knee.
down.
What are you doing? First
Yeah,
down,
and
first
then he
and
was
goal.
going along, and they worked the clock, and again, it took an
They scored
incredible
on fourth
catch.
down. It took,
Right.
yes,
It did
incredible
take that,
Right.
but you know what, again, playing to win, not afraid to lose.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what they have. That's what they're doing.
A lot of people would have taken a field goal.
Absolutely.
Right? Why take the points, go in half, and they get the ball back, right?
Absolutely.
Nope, not, that was
They're
awesome.
going for the win, guys.
Yeah.
With Mike Vrabel, and again, shout out Coach Vrabel, to me, it's shown on the field that he says, I believe in my team, I will not hold my team back
Right.
from advancing, keeping the drives alive and getting a win.
Right.
I'm good with that. I gotta say, guys, he's probably in the 90+ percentile on this. I don't know the exact stats, but
It's crazy. It's
he's
through the
getting
roof.
it done.
Yeah,
The
he
team's
is.
getting it done.
Right.
He is, and you know what, their schedule, I know everybody says how weak their schedule is, and it is weak, but you gotta play who you play.
Right,
And if they, they gotta play Buffalo again,
Mhm.
they have Miami again,
Mhm.
they got Cincinnati,
Mhm.
they got, who else do they have? I'm
And
forgetting.
Joe Burrows will not
Oh,
be back.
Yeah,
in time
right,
for that game.
right.
That won't happen.
Flacco's been playing pretty well though.
yeah.
Of course.
And they got the Jets.
Right.
Steve, did I hear you say something that was starting to be talk about potential running the table? I mean, that's an incredible task, but I'm
Wouldn't that
starting
be
to hear,
unbelievable?
I'm
Wouldn't that be
starting to hear
unbelievable if they
people
ran
talk
the
that
table?
way.
Right.
I mean, people are believers
I
in
mean,
New England.
what are they now? 8-2?
Yeah.
They could
Yeah.
be 9-2 after
Right.
tonight.
Mhm.
Okay, that's 11 games. You got 6 games left.
And I was saying earlier, they're talking on the news, like on all the sports stats, like Super Bowl might run through Foxborough,
Which is
which, can you
unbelievable.
believe that right now?
That would be unbelievable.
Unbelievable, right?
To get home field advantage in the first round bye,
Mhm.
Right.
and with this team,
Mhm.
Crazy.
Steve, do you feel the energy when you're amongst the crowds and as you're moving around again to get to the Bethany Builders podcast, working the different shows that you need to do, meeting with people and players?
it's not
Do
only
you
the
feel it?
crowds, it's the players.
That's
And
what
the
I'm saying.
players are feeding off the crowds.
Okay.
They couldn't wait to get back. Last week they were in Tampa, and they travel well. Patriots fans travel well.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Drake May could hear the MVP chants out in Tampa,
Mhm.
and now they're coming home here, and this, people around the country don't like us
No.
because we're only good. What's up, guys? People,
Hey guys,
good to
how
see
are
you.
you?
People, come
Welcome
up
and thank you.
and
Welcome.
a lot of fans come from all over now. They're traveling just to get a glimpse of this football team and what Drake May. And what's great about it is Drake May's so humble.
Isn't he?
He's
It's
so
crazy.
humble. Which is
That's how you're gonna win, Steve.
Yeah.
Because being humble and staying focused.
He's
What I
humble
like,
and confident.
he doesn't get too high. He doesn't get too low. He just seems to stay consistent and continues to learn. If he makes a mistake on the field, he's the type of person, it seems like, that he recognizes that, studies it, and will not duplicate that mistake.
But his coach is very encouraging. Like he went over, talked to him.
Vrabel.
Vrabel's been amazing.
Vrabel, Jerry, you bring up an excellent point, because Sophia, last week, when you saw Mike Vrabel on the sideline, he had one of his best coaching
I
games.
agree.
Because he coached the players. When Drake made through the interception, he was like, Drake, you gotta let that go, okay? Let it go. It's always about the next play.
Just move on.
Just move on.
Right.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Like you guys are moving on with these Jets.
Yeah.
We were doing that. Sophia, what was your thought on the rookies play last week? You were commenting.
Oh, I saw Williams.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Crazy
How-
game.
He just ran down the sideline.
It was
It was
unpredictable.
it was unbelievable.
Hmm.
Jared, did you see that play?
I did. I loved
What
it.
did you think? You loved it?
I loved it. I mean, just the fact he's involved. He was excited. He was like, "Let's go!" Right? I mean, that was just had a game of his life. I mean, so far the season's been a great game.
And he had 2 catches in 9 games
Yeah.
up until last week. And last week was his breakout game. And it just changed the momentum of the game. It just brought so much energy to this team. And he scored on a big pass
Right? He,
and run. And then Trayvon Henderson scored 2 touchdowns.
Incredible.
Both those guys are coming in.
Steve, and who's the
out of
wide
the
receiver, the tight end that I like? Mac Hollins.
Hollins.
I'll tell you, Mac Hollins, I am a big fan of
Yeah.
Mac Hollins.
Yeah.
That guy
He
can
wants to
play.
play football. He actually made a big catch last
Yes,
week
he
to
did.
keep a drive
Keep a
alive.
drive alive,
That can't
yes.
be overlooked.
Yeah.
Because again, those are the type of plays you have to make to win these games in
That's
the
right.
NFL.
That's
You
Drake
just
May, he
can't
threaded
beat
the
them.
needle though, that other one, right?
He
That was
did.
amazing,
He
right? It was a
did.
great one.
Incredible.
But your interview with Henderson this week, right? Like that, I just love the humbleness. Like
Very humble.
it was so humble, and he was just like so appreciative of
Yes.
being here.
Yeah.
But I also love that sideline run, right? Like you saw at the end, he's looking over the coach, just like, do I score?
Well,
Do I not
that's
score?
that's
Do I
just it,
score?
and I asked him about that. You know,
Yeah.
at the end I go, you know, he goes, I didn't know whether to score or should I not score? And he just had the time around. And finally he goes, I had to make a quick decision. I just scored.
Just scored.
You know, I just scored.
Right.
And
That's
it was,
how you do it.
Yeah,
That's awesome,
it was
right?
fun to
You
watch.
can never go wrong scoring, right?
Right.
If not for anything else, when the game's over and he's quiet to himself, got his headphones on, he's walking home, he turns around and goes, you know, I look at the stats tomorrow, I look at the news,
Right.
maybe I make an ESPN playing the game.
Right.
And speaking of that,
And he
guys,
did.
we have to make it a point. Every
Yeah, the
single
Bethany
episode,
Builders play of the
the
game.
Bethany Builders play of the game.
Yes.
We've tried to take the Bethany Builders play of the game. We've tried to take it national.
What's up, guys?
We've tried to
What's up?
take it local. How are you?
Fans are coming
Good
up.
to see us.
Yeah.
Bethany Builders podcast.
I mean, we're trying to win. The Bethany Builders play of the game. Sophia, let's hear it. What are your thoughts from last week?
Oh, that's so tough because there were so many good
Yes,
moments.
Good
You're
ones,
right.
yes.
I really like the touchdown by Stephon Diggs.
I gotta agree with
I would
Sophia.
agree.
Oh,
I would
wow.
agree.
That was a clutch play. It was on 4th down.
It was.
Right.
And he threaded the needle and Diggs had to go up and get it.
I
Yeah.
think that's
agree
the
with you.
first ever. All four of us.
Yes.
All four of us
Stephon
are in
Diggs.
the
Unanimous?
Bethany
Love it.
Builders
Yes,
play of
I
the game.
agree.
Stephon Diggs.
Right.
Look at you, Sophia.
There you go,
Way to
Sophia.
go. I love it.
Bringing her stats game up, Steve.
There you go.
Right.
I like that.
Okay,
I like that.
if there were a second Bethany Builders play of the game, what would it be?
This is a first.
And anyone can answer.
That's a great
It's
question.
never been asked before.
That's a great question.
Well, because we've never been.
I'm gonna have to
unanimous.
go with the touchdown run by Henderson.
Which one?
Yeah, I
At
like
the end
that.
of the game.
End of the game.
And I just think it was because of like the excitement of looking over. It made national news. Like
Right.
everyone had it. Like,
And you
look
saw
at
Drake
this
May on the sideline going like this.
Yeah.
What's up, guys?
What's up?
Hey,
Good to
How we
see you.
doing?
You
Right.
saw Drake May on the
Hey, guys.
sidelines going like this. Get down, get down, get
Right.
down. And
Oh,
Kyle
yeah.
goes,
Right.
Henderson goes,
Right.
I didn't even see Drake out.
Right. So who do you think's faster, by the way?
I asked him that.
Yes. Who do you think? Who do you
I
think
asked
is
him,
faster?
Great
I go,
question.
who's faster, you, Travion, or you, Kyle Williams? He goes, we have to race.
You have the race.
Yeah.
I want to see
Well,
it.
one guy ran 21, so Kyle Williams ran 21 miles per hour,
That's amazing.
and Travion Henderson ran 22.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah, that's how fast these guys run. I mean, that's
pretty
yeah.
fast.
On a
You
football
know,
field.
not for nothing, Kayla had said that, Kayla, like all of us, we run a little bit of time. There's so many fans excited to get to the stadium. We had to run a little bit late even to get into the podcast. But Kayla Burton was referencing that she had to put a little scoot on, and she was running too, probably 18 to 22 miles an hour.
Well,
probably,
That's
right?
saying, man.
That's
Give it up for Kayla. Come on, we got that. Kayla, make it
He
happen.
gave it up to
Yeah,
He gave it up
Steve,
to
I'm gonna
Kayla.
give
We
you
love that.
23 miles per hour to get here.
I appreciate
I'm gonna
that.
give you
Let's
the
go back.
23.
Back
I
at
got
Steve
as quick
Burton.
as I could.
I'm gonna give you the 23 for that
Wait a
one.
minute, can we zoom in on Steve Burton? Steve Burton's got these sharp-looking sneakers. He was putting some wheels in on there.
Right?
This-
Awesome.
This podcast is a lot of fun. Bethany Builders, I love what we're doing for the community,
Mm.
right? Building decks, building homes, building ADUs.
Right?
ADUs are coming up, you know,
Incredible.
and you still have to meet with the governor,
For sure.
who's
Right.
looking forward,
Hey
yeah.
Steve, do you think we can tell the governor about our Bethany Builders Deck Challenge as well too?
I think we should.
We now have our second public
Public
school.
right?
That's
We're gonna
great.
really, really work
She
hard.
will love that.
We expect to meet with a bunch more, and,
Right.
and it's a program, if anybody's listening to any of the public schools, school administrators and so forth, at Bethany Builders, it requires no upfront money, it requires no commitment past the fact that you wanna be involved with us to be able to do this program, and it's driven to be 100% return for the athletic scholarship fund to benefit the kids. We can't do it alone, we're prepared to work, but we need the community to come to us, offer us these deck projects. Yes, we are able to get gainful employment, which we're so grateful for, but the more decks that we're able to do, we're gonna do all that we can to return as much as possible to offset these athletic school funds for kids for sports, Steve.
Can you do a shout out to our sponsors?
Oh,
Because I know our sponsors are
Beyond,
growing, right?
beyond
Can you tell us
necessary.
who they are?
Sophia, can you take us with that? Start to hit all of our sponsors, and if you miss any, I'll get them.
We want to thank Koopman Lumber, Trek Stacking, and Northeastern Savings Bank for the sponsorship.
What about our primary?
Hey, right, where are we?
David, what about our guy David?
Crazy
Crazy
Axes.
Let's give it up for David and
Right.
Crazy Axes. We love being home here at Crazy Axes, Patriot Place.
Yeah,
It
this is a
always-
great place.
This is where we
Great place to live.
started, and what happens here at Bethany
I love it
Builders.
here.
We are
Right.
loyal, we love being here at home. We've advanced to also 95.9 FM, WATD in
right.
Marshfield, Massachusetts. Shout out to everybody over there. We're so grateful and proud to be part of that family. But guys, we're growing, we're expanding, and I hope that everybody's enjoying the show. I hope you guys are having fun doing it.
I'm having so much fun.
So much fun.
I hope Christian Fourier's having a heck of a time at the
Right.
family wedding.
Wedding,
If
yeah.
you're watching, Christian, we're waving
Good
to
show.
you.
All right.
I got my best
Right.
sweatsuit on for you, buddy. And what do you think, Sophie? You gonna take us home?
Of course. Wait, should we do predictions?
Oh.
Predictions?
I was gonna
See,
say,
Yeah,
where's the
yeah.
place?
This is why you're the host.
Right.
This is why you run
She
things.
keeps us on task.
Of
She
course
really
she
does.
does.
She keeps us going right on point.
All right.
Shout out Sophia Bethany.
All right, Sophia.
All right. You want me to go first?
Sure.
I said this on TV. I'll say it again. 28-10 Pats.
Deb?
I like Steve's pick. 28-10 bats.
I'm gonna go like a Christian thing, like 31-3.
Yeah. You know what Christian said? 31 negative 21.
Oh,
That's what he said. That's
right.
Incredible.
Come on, Christian, like that week you said 1 point. I mean, it's so funny, right?
Exactly.
Let's go
Christian, that's a
31-3.
first. That's a first, Christian.
I think
I think he said
31-3.
34 negative 21, something like that. What were you saying, Sophia?
Alright, I'm gonna say 24-10.
I like it.
Patriots,
All
of
right.
course.
Watch her be right.
Patriots. would
Of
win.
course.
Patriots, of course.
Yes.
Guys, are we thinking 9-2?
9-2.
9-2.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Thinking 9-2. And Steve, how does this work? They're gonna get a break? When
They'll have
is
many
it?
buys, so
Yeah.
they don't play on Sunday, they play Thursday night, tonight,
Correct.
and then they have the weekend off. So they go 9-2.
So they'll play 12 weeks on
9-2.
Sunday.
And who is up after we play the Jets tonight? Is it
Ooh, they got
is it
about
the New York
6
Giants?
games
Well,
left.
December 1st is the New York Giants, correct?
Yeah.
But who is in between that? Is it the Bengals possibly?
Great question.
That is.
Oh, it's a great
Yeah,
trivia
Chris,
question.
no,
Any of
no.
our viewers? Chris Cabillo? Matt?
Who we got?
Anybody?
Yeah. We can figure
I'm trying
it
to find it.
There we go.
Bengals.
Bengals.
I thought, hey, I was right. I
It's
got
the
a shout out to
Bengals.
Bengals.
out. So Cincinnati,
Yeah.
and without Joe Flacco, now Flacco's practicing with the team, he's trying to come back.
You mean Joe Burrow?
Joe
I
Burrow.
mean, Joe Burrow.
That's okay.
And it's Flacco that's playing.
Okay.
So Flacco's been playing well, Joe Burrow is the one trying to come back. So we'll see what happens.
Like, I think we were talking about that briefly with Joe Burrow with the time, even if they brought him back now, it's too soon, so it'll be
Yeah.
Joe Flacco, but again, Joe Flacco, you
It's
cannot
Cincinnati's
sleep on
defense
him.
that's been killing him.
Yeah,
Right.
Joe Flacco comes to play, he's
That's
actually
right.
had, if I'm correct, I believe he's had an excellent season.
Yeah.
It's just the
Yeah.
defense really
Defense,
just
right.
been able to get them.
He's very
Exactly.
underrated, Flacco.
Yeah.
I think he's underrated,
Yeah.
right? I mean, he's been delivering when he comes to these teams.
Yes.
So, I mean, we'll see what happens.
All right, Sophia.
Bring us home.
Thank you so much for watching the Bethany Builders podcast. I'm your host, Sophia Bethany, and I want to thank Chris Bethany, Steve Burton, Jerry Levitt, and Kayla Burton. Thank you so much for watching.
No, thank you.
Shout out to Matt, Chris Cabillo,
Yeah,
Shout out to
Sandy,
Matt.
All
Sandy. We appreciate you, thank you for watching.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Go
guys.
Vikings.
What a fun show.
A great.
Right?
Did you guys have